Like it just ended, huh? Holy shit. As soon as I go live, it goes down. The frig? Let's try it again.
Welcome to the conferencing center. At any time during this message, please enter your passcode followed by the pound sign. The passcode you are attempting to enter, 6833884, is invalid. Please re-enter your passcode followed by the pound sign.
Your passcode has been confirmed. If you need technical assistance during your call, press *0. After the tone, please state your name, followed by the pound sign.
Rick Crawford.
Thank you. You are the first caller to this conference. Please wait while others join. The leader has not activated this conference. Please stand by until your call begins.
Oh man. This is such bullshit. I wasn't gonna go live because I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this would happen. They never pick up on district court ever on the Zoom audio line. And then today they did for a second. And of course, they hung up on us all. Fucking ridiculous. It's so they don't want us to know what's going on. It's so obvious. Good luck to them. Did everyone see Aiden's picture with Ben Affleck this weekend? Some people thought that was an inside joke. It's like, come on, if you don't know what Ben Affleck looks like, come on. I shouldn't have to explain it to you. Jesus Christ, people. We don't dumb it down over here. Some dude's like, that's lazy. No, you're lazy. If you don't know what the hell's going on, I don't need to explain it to you. Yeah, Lindsay's in Melanie's chat. That sounds about right. She won't come to my chat anymore, will she? She won't come in my chat anymore because she knows I'll file an affidavit against her. You talk shit about me, honey, you got an affidavit against you. Tell lies about me, affidavit. Fake victim, threaten me, and then you lie about me. She won't come in my chat. Her and K, you notice KP hides from me now. She finally posted something today, like responding to me. Finally, she's afraid of me. So funny, so funny. Yeah, they don't. None of them mess with me. Nobody messes with me. Nobody. You know why? Because I'm both nice and I'm fierce. I won't take any shit. Yeah, we're still waiting. I don't know if you can hear that noise. It's in my headphones. I gotta take my headphones off. This is ridiculous. They just got this awful music going. Tell me if you guys don't hear it. I think I removed it. Yeah, I did remove it, but Jesus Christ. These friggin' courts. I'm so tired of it. Oh yeah, after David, an affidavit, after yeah, I'll file another affidavit, I can't even say it, and I'll file another affidavit against you. Oh man, my moms were just asking me when you doing your next show. I'm like, I have no idea. I have nothing planned. I'm on like I'm like Turtle Boy. I'm trying to be on vacation, except I'm not hanging out with fucking movie stars and my kids on Cape Cod. How lucky is that guy? I'm fucking at home. I'm trying to do a vacation at home while I'm still walking dogs. But it's been nice. It's been nice to just kind of chill out lately. I've just been relaxing. Last week I did plan some shows. It got a little bit hectic for me, and I'm like, you know what? Time to slow down. Just there's not as much at stake right now, and I got some things I'm working on longer term. You're gonna see some stuff maybe in probably September-ish. So I'm just enjoying things. I did. I'm probably gonna try to do a show. I saw this horrific case. Horrific. It's driving me crazy what I saw down south of this horrible child sex rape ring. Probably going to do a show on that. Maybe cover that. Maybe cover that. But right now I'm kind of just chilling. And again, I have this Zoom on, and all it's just making this horrible noises in the background. It looks like they let us through, but all you hear is wonk 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 wonk. It's the same old shit from Dedham District Court. No transparency. Don't want us to know what's going on. Don't want us to hear about Kate Peter, who's one of their basic informants over there with the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office. They don't want us to see any of it. They don't want to see any of it. So we're just sitting here waiting to see if they let us hear any of it. I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, I do. I do. I feel rested and well. I'm gonna go get a haircut today too. I gotta say, it's one of those days though, like lately, where it's like a 2 shower day. Like you take a shower in the morning and then you take another shower at night because it's so friggin' hot. It's been so hot. I'm going to get a haircut today, so I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably do a second shower. Do you take a shower again? Because I wake up, take a shower, and I go walk dogs. I get all hot and sweaty out there, and now I got to go get a haircut. Should I take a second shower? Yeah, I have AC in here. It's nice and cool in here, but outside, I've been walking outside all day. Look at me. Look at the tan I have. You can see it, right? You can see that tan, I think. You can see it? Yeah. It's just, I'm out there. I'm out there. A 2 shower. I barely know her. Sometimes I don't even like one of the trolls was saying I never shower or shave, I'm unclean. I do take showers. I may not shave, I may not clean up, but I do usually take showers. Yeah, I know, right? I'm not even doing it to be clean either. I just showers just make you feel better. I don't know. It's just like wake showers, especially I have a bad back. So I just like it for that. The back and the neck. Nothing better. And especially when it's this hot. Just cool you off. Yeah, I definitely have that farmer's tan. Who's watching me right now? 300 of you. Wow. The last minute show. Just thank you so much for watching today. I don't know what we're doing here. We're trying to get the Kate Peter thing up. Of course, it's not working. It's just the same old shit. This is why I told everyone I wasn't going to do it. And then I saw it looked like it was working. I was like, fuck, I'll go live. I'll try it. And as soon as I go live, what do? They kick us out and they shut it down. Oh shit, people are watching online. We better turn this off. We can't let them see what we're doing in Norfolk County. Same old shit. Same old shit. Nothing has changed. And I love someone said, some of you idiots, I gotta say, some of you people are friggin' morons out there. And I don't like to be mean, but You deserve it when you post stupid shit. Like one of the people, I posted a screenshot of something Kate had written about Norfolk County DA Michael Morrissey, and one of the idiots, like you always do, get up there and say, "You're helping her by posting that. She's getting clicks and she's making money, and that's why she does it." And it's like, number one, I didn't reshare her actual link, so she gets no money from that. I took a screenshot, which he hates. And the other thing is, it's good shit. I love that she posts. I want Kate to post. I wish Kate would post more about Norfolk County and DA Michael Morrissey. If you guys aren't paying attention, you morons that think you know it all, you'd realize you want Kate to talk as much as possible in public because it helps Aiden Carney. It helps Turtle Boy. Have you been paying attention? Have you been paying attention with what Gene unearthed? Have you been paying attention about my role in that? Have you been paying attention? If you haven't been paying attention, don't tell me what to do. Don't give me advice. Because so far, I've come up with a lot for all of this by letting them talk. So stop trying to tell me what to do. I brought a lot to this. I brought witnesses. I brought affidavits, multiple. I'm the MVP behind the scenes. Yeah, I call back in. We're in, but there's all you hear. You want to hear what I still have it on in the background. I'll put it up for the screen for you if you want to hear what's going on in court. This is what they're subjecting us to right now. Just all kinds of bullshit. It is funny because I do get a little spicy, and I just gotta say, like, you know, people in the arena have a different view than people sitting in the sitting watching at home. You know, I want Kate Peter to keep talking. I hope she keeps posting about Michael Morrissey. I love every time she posts about Michael Morrissey. Encourage it, please. Get her to post more. Yeah, exactly. Didn't I predict this today, Sarah? I said this. Everyone's like, "Who's gonna stream? Who's gonna stream?" I said they never pick up. They never pick up. It's a waste of our time. And then they picked up for a second, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta do this," because they actually picked up one. The one time I say I'm not gonna do it, they're gonna actually stream. So I go up here and I start streaming. As soon as I start, I hit live. They kick us out. I try to go back in, and it's the same old BS. They have it open, but the audio is just not usable. There's nothing going on. They're playing games. They got background music going. It's just all the same games. This is all they do. Yeah, I did try. I always try. Oh, look, we got a super chat today. See, at least we got $2 today. It was worth coming out. We got $2. Jersey Jen says, "Thank you at the Young Jerks for doing that. Doing this and getting nothing. Thank you for the $2, Jersey Jen. Appreciate that. That's two more dollars than I had today. You stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Exactly. I think you're getting what I'm saying. Like, stop telling Kate to stop hitting herself. You know? Stop telling the professionals how to handle things online. We know what we're doing. If you haven't noticed, we're winning, she's losing. And if you think she's making a lot of money off of 5,000 followers on Twitter, I got news for you. I got 21,000 on Twitter, and we make peanuts. Twitter is like, 20 bucks a month, 50 bucks a month on a great month. Maybe 100 was my all-time record, I think. You're not making any money on Twitter. Please. And she's got way less followers, and she doesn't post that much. So she's making pennies if she even recoups the 10, 15 bucks it costs to even get monetized on Twitter. She's not making money. And she's just going to keep posting because she hates Aiden. That's the bottom line. And I say we troll the fuck out of her. Get her to post more. We want her to post more. Oblivious Benson here. This is the Young Jerks Uncle Mike's heel turn, and I'm here for it. You haven't seen my heel turn. When I turn heel, you will fucking know it. I am close, actually. I'm like, you know what it is? It's like John Cena when it probably took him like 6 months of discussions to get to the heel turn. That's where I am. I'm in the internal discussions on whether if I go heel turn, there'll be shit. People will, people will go down, especially those fucking classists. I just gotta say, you know what? You know who's not a classist? You know who I got mad respect for? The way he handles himself going on different shows? Aiden Carney, Turtle Boy. He goes on anybody that asks. Anybody that asks, he goes on their show. I wish everybody did that. I wish everybody wasn't a friggin' classist. Oh, look, I got another super chat. I'm saying I'm getting super chats for doing nothing today. This is unbelievable. Wow. Jack Donnelly says, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Jack. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Jack. And oh, Jersey Jen gave me two more. She said, here's two more just because. Thank you so much. And then Olivia Benson, OB, who's very controversial, I guess. I guess she's very controversial online. She's always nice to me. She says, let her fill up space with her words because her words are what got her here. Coachless SF, LOL. Exactly. It's like, at this point, let her go. Let her go. I love it. Keep talking, KP. Tell us all about Morrissey and how you call him an incompetent loser and how he just wants to run for reelection and the incompetent loser thinks he's going to win. I just hope he does. I got so excited by that post she made because I was hoping it was truthful. I'm like, please, Michael Morrissey, please actually run for district attorney. Please actually stage a campaign. I would love for you to run for district attorney again for reelection. I'll have so much fun with that. I really hope what she's saying is true. She's actually saying that Morrissey wants to run for reelection. I hope he does. I hope he does. Thank you, Oblivious Benson. Thank you to the controversial Oblivious Benson. Brian Higgy, wow, says 499. Higgy says, did they bang? I'm having too much fun today. 388 of you, and we're just sitting there waiting to see if court happens. Court's not happening. I'm still listening to it in the background. It's just so awful. I'm just going to shut it down. I'm the only one left on the call. It's so funny, too. Earlier on the call, they were like, there's three people on the call. It's me, it's Melanie Little, the Galera, and myself. We're the only three on the call, and that's why they got rid of it. They're like, you know what? Nobody needs this except for the three YouTubers. We don't want them, so let's get rid of this call. And that's exactly what they did. Scumbags at Norfolk District Attorney's Office, Dedham District Court, actually, I should say, Dedham District Court. That's how you handle things over there. They don't want any transparency. They don't want anybody to know what's going on. Free Billy Tibbets. They don't let me up. They don't let me up, OB. This is it. It's just the elevator. Move this for now. I'm gonna hang up on that stupid Zoom call, and I'm gonna try calling again. God damn it! I don't even know how to hang up here. How do you hang up the friggin'? Mm, hold on. I'm gonna do it again, people. Now I gotta look for it again. Oh, this sucks. I hate this crap, man. I'm trying to get back on. Hold on. All right, let's do it one more time. Mike Crawford.
Thank you. You are the first caller to this conference. Please wait while others join. The leader has not activated this conference. Please stand by until your call begins.
So we'll just wait. We'll wait and see if anything happens here. All right, Lauren's telling me. Lauren is here. She is the victim in this felony intimidation case. Lauren is in our chat right now, and she says her attorney still isn't here yet. We're waiting in the hallway. So apparently, the hearing hasn't actually started because Kate Peters' attorney is late. So we'll just wait and hold and see if they ever pick up. I'm not hopeful, but there is a chance. Thank you, Lauren, for the update. Let us know if you can in the chat. We'll be looking when Kate actually when her lawyer actually shows up. Why do you want the number? You don't need the number. You watch it through me. You don't need it. Then they're gonna time us all out, us YouTubers. Then they're gonna. You don't need it. It's late. Her lawyer got some extra tariffs that Krusty couldn't pay. It was an extra 15% tariff that she wasn't expecting. Lucas, I wouldn't mind Los Lobos. That wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind. Oh, like Los Lonely Boys. Remember that? I like Los Lobos. I like all that music. I wouldn't mind it. It's better than the elevator music. Thank you, Lucas, for the comment tonight. The elevator music is it stinks, I admit. Especially through these headphones too. It's all distorted. It's terrible. It's like the worst friggin' music you can play. Why play any music in this day and age? I'm so sick of the elevator music in the background. Why do they do that to us? Why not just not play anything? Why not have an option to on your phone where you just say, I don't want to listen to this. Just put me on hold. I'd rather have silence. Thank you. I know I'm on hold. You don't have to tell me 15 times I'm on hold waiting for somebody. I know somebody's coming. Silence. How about that customer service? Can't we get that together in 2025? I mean, I'd love to just keep this up on the screen, but no one wants to hear that awful music. Lawyers don't work for coaches. Uh, yeah, I know the fake victim was in Melanie's chat earlier. I know that, and I just, as I said earlier, the fake victim won't come up in this chat. She won't come up in this chat because she knows every time she says some shit about me, usually it's false and fake, and then it comes up in an affidavit for Aiden Carney. I've written two affidavits for Aiden. One was about Kate Peters. I don't know if they ever actually used it. It was all about what Kate Peters did when she threatened me back in the day. You remember that, folks? I wrote an affidavit for Aiden's paralegal early on. That was the first affidavit. I don't know if they ever actually used it or went anywhere. And then I helped them find Jean, which is very helpful. And then I wrote an affidavit about the fake victim, about how she was spreading lies about me, claiming that I did crimes that I didn't do. So I don't think the fake victim will come up here anymore because I'm ready. I'm ready to. I don't. I welcome it now. Like I said, back in the day, I used to block all those people. I used to be very weary of them. Now I'm not. Now I'm like, bring it on. Bring it on. I taunt them. I want them to talk more. Let them talk. Stop telling people that they shouldn't respond to them, that they shouldn't help elevate Kate Peters' account. No, we want to elevate it. We want her to get crazy. We want her to say all the shit online. I do. The more she says, the better it is for Turtle Boy. There you go. She just threatened Melanie. Hopefully, Melanie. I hope Melanie's writing an affidavit right now for Tim Bradle and Mark Betterow. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. That's why we got to engage with them. I love engaging with them. Keep it going. Hopefully, Melanie's right working on it right now. Melanie's typing it up. This crazy lady just threatened me. Who threatens an attorney in writing? Someone that's not bright. It's like threatening me in writing or writing lies about me in writing at this point. Not bright. Not bright. Especially knowing like right now I'm being actually sued for civil defamation and it's a bunch of BS. What did I do? I went and found the best attorney I could find. Spent as much money as I could and then I filed a nasty countersuit where this effort I believe is going to end up paying all my legal fees. We'll see. So let them keep talking. Let them talk. It's good for us. We want the fanfics of the future court with this dirtbag? Which one? I'm gonna have a members only show soon, going over the response my lawyer is filing, the motion to dismiss on the civil suit. Oh, is something going on over here? Let me hear. You hearing anything, people? It's all distorted on this end. I thought I heard a voice. Anything going on over here? hell up. You are a piece of trash. You're lucky I don't sue your ass. I know you have no assets. That's why I wouldn't even bother. But that's what I should do. I should haul your fake ass into court and sue your ass and take back anything you have in that house. You must have got. Did you get a free couch too? Maybe I want a new couch in the basement down here. You're such a joke. She's crying about Melanie. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot this was over. This is still, you're still listening to this. There's nothing going on there, right? Sorry about him yelling over the. Oh, she's such an idiot. Yeah, I believe that too. That's unbelievable. Dumbasses. You want the music back on? The music is perfect. It's like it's not Eye of the Tiger or anything. I don't know. You like it? Everyone's laughing. Which dispensary? None of your business. You got to tell me. What's the dispensary? I'm not a big fan of dispensaries generally. The only ones I ever liked were the ones in Maine. I got a guy now. I get it off the back of the truck. Dispensary weed off the back of the truck now. Yeah, I got a guy. I still have a guy. You like that? You want me to put the music back on? Yeah, that's exactly what they do. They try to punish you with the terrible music, hoping you'll hang up. Yes, with the music. Yeah, is Kevin still alive? Has anyone heard from Kevin lately? What's up with Kevin? Did Kevin realize that he's been lied to by his friends for the last 2 years? Has he finally figured it out? Yeah, I need some of the devil's blood. You know what? I got like, this is a jar right here. I'll show off my, this is a nice jar, right? This is something I grew like 2 years ago, and I still haven't done anything with it. I keep saying I'm gonna squash it and make some hash out of it or something. I got other stocks too, but like there was some issues with this flower I grew. This was 2 years ago. This year I didn't grow any, but the last full season I grew some outdoor on my deck, and I ended up getting some caterpillars. Caterpillars got me. Next time, this year, I said, you know what, I'm not doing it. I was too stressed out with Karen Reed. I was like, I don't have time for the hobby this year. I'll do it next. So next summer, I'm gonna probably do it again. But yeah, I could maybe try some of that. I could roll some of that up. Nice jar. Yeah, it looks like a nice jar, but I don't know. It's funny because the flower was looking pretty damn good until those friggin' caterpillars. They got some of the biggest stalks. They just show up and they just kill the friggin' thing, and like they create bud rot. I had this huge. I was like, I was so happy with my grow, and then the last minute these caterpillars came out, and I was like, do the whole jar, and then yellow with modern jazz. That sounds like reefer madness over here. I'll do one of the. What was that guy's name? Ginsberg. I'll howl at the moon. I'll start growling though. I won't howl. I'll start growling. I'll be like DMX. I hung out with Tommy Chong for a night. I met Tommy. I met Cheech and Chong and his wife, and Tommy's wife, Shelby. They were doing an event at the Wilbur Theater, and the Wilbur Theater actually hired me. Not hired me, but called me up and was like, "Hey, can you promote this? We'll give you some backstage passes. Just get the word out." And so we promoted the pre-sale for the tickets, and we got to meet them, which is cool. They're very nice. I did this a couple times at the Wilbur Theater. There was one for Doug Benson. I don't know if you guys know who Doug Benson is, but Doug Benson was the biggest dick. He was the biggest dick. We promoted him. He wouldn't hang out with us. He made jokes at our expense on the stage. It was like he wouldn't come on my podcast. He didn't do podcasts. I want to ask Doug Benson now. Doug, do you do podcasts now? Are you still too cool to do a podcast? Because you're a friggin' loser, and I bet you have a fucking podcast now. You fucking loser. We're Cheech and Chong, way bigger, way more well known. No, who the hell is Doug Benson? Does anyone know Doug Benson? And then Doug Benson, we were supposed to meet him backstage, and he took off. So what we did is we raided his backstage area, and we drank all of his beer and ate all of his food. And we might have left a sign, Doug Benson sucks or something like that. We might have, the locals might have made it known they weren't happy about it. But Cheech and Chong, best people ever. Best people ever. I love Cheech and Chong. Yeah, you know him well, Doug. He is a freaking loser. It's funny too, because somebody I know, I'm not gonna say who it was. I was friends with her, like really, actually pretty close. She was she's kind of well known. She used to date Doug Benson, which is funny. And so after the fact, when I realized that she told me some stories too, and I just think, yeah, I don't think that it was a one-off. I think he's just a dick. Yeah, Cheech and Chong are great, and Shelby, wicked nice. Thank you so much, Shady Norfolk County DA for being a member for 12 months. Thank you. And thank you, Sherry D. She's always here as well for gifting the 1 year membership. And Isabel became a member today. Did who bang? Who are you talking about? Turtle Boy and Krusty? No, they didn't bang. They did not bang. Brian Higgy. Well, I can't believe all the super chats I'm getting. You guys are very generous today. Last couple of shows, I got like basically nothing. I had great shows. And today we got like not many people here, and I'm getting the super chats. Thank you. Only fan. Thank you. Another one. Just gifted another 1 year membership. These are good right now to gift because we are actually going to hopefully do a member show soon about my civil defamation case. I'm being sued, you may have heard, and my response to it through my lawyer, the motion to dismiss. Hopefully, going to go over that pretty damn soon with a members only show. Hey, Dina. Nice to see Dina today. She's on Facebook. Dina's a star. Hey, Dina. Good to see you. Who is suing me? Oh man, I'm just gonna say this guy who's a co-founder of a nonprofit called the Big Hope Project, and basically we did a show with a couple of victims one of them with a fist fight and all kinds of shenanigans, and a lot of shit got exposed about their nonprofit, and it basically hurt their nonprofit because it's all truthful. Every bit of it's truthful. And so basically, it's and these guys got they got money from the mayor of Boston, Michelle Wu. So they're public figures. They have pictures of them with Michelle Wu getting these grants. And I'm telling you right now, we haven't even exposed it all. And it's just like anything else. They don't want you to tell the truth about what's going on. And I think there's actually a bigger thing behind it, honestly. And I'm not the only one being sued. There's two other co-defendants. They're basically the victims. I was the person in the media that presented, brought them on my show. And so all three of us being sued, I'm the most likely to have it dismissed right away. I think all three of us should have it dismissed right away. But honestly, I'm probably the most likely to have it dismissed because I'm in the media. But we'll see what happens. You never know with a judge. You know what happens in Massachusetts, right? And they are Grant Smith Ellis friends. Yes, they are. They are. It's funny, Oblivious. You mentioned we have so many Grant Smith Ellis's. Well, it's his crew. It is his crew. The dude who's suing me is an associate of Grant Smith Ellis, 100%. So I'm looking forward to presenting my side of it. And you can look it up. It's Suffolk. They just hung up on me again. They just hung up on me again, folks. So I'm gonna have to call in again. Fucking ridiculous. Oh, this is so awful. This is what we deal with. Just hang up on me again, guys. Hang up on me again. That's what we need. So I'm gonna call in again, folks. And if you're there today, let me know if the hearing started yet. That would be helpful for us. And let me go look up the number once more time. All right, I'm back in. Mike Crawford.
Please wait while others join. The leader has not activated this conference. Please stand by until your call begins.
Apparently, they're still waiting. Her lawyer is still stuck in traffic. I meant to, maybe I'll ask Scott McGinnis. I think he might be there. Let's see if we can get Scott to, he's there today. Let's see if, I'm going to send a message. That's a good idea. To Scott McGinnis and see maybe he can, but, so I don't know where that comment's coming from. Disinformation. Melanie is not on the court stream. She just had the same issues we've all had today. Apparently they're going in now. So maybe we might get something. We might get something. Maybe this will make it worth it. I want to thank everyone who's been watching, keeping me alive, and super chatting. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is Bibb County, Alabama. I think I'm going to be covering that soon, too. I don't know if you guys saw that about Bibb County. The horrific child sex ring. Really gross and organized. It's been continued to 8/29 because her lawyer couldn't get there. Is that correct? We'll find out in a minute, I guess, right? Thank you, Glamour Seuss. So maybe nothing's going to happen again. Really? So it's over today, I guess, huh? That's so funny that her attorney made her come in today. I'm assuming Kate Peters is there. She goes all the way in for that, and her lawyer can't be bothered to make it there in time. That's fucking ridiculous. Well, I guess that's it today then. Her attorney pranked her. Get rid of that music. It's killing me. Everyone just exited the lot. Okay. Thank you, Scott. If you want to jump up, I put the StreamYard. If you want to stream at all from court, I could throw you up here real quick. I just posted the link in the StreamYard chat. I mean, in the YouTube chat. It is White Claw time. I don't even drink, but it is White Claw time. Thank you so much. Aaron Hacks at $20 says, thank you, Mike. You are one of the good ones. More and more gossip and hate in chats, supporting one streamer over the other, and they feel the need to make sure they come and tell them. Who cares? And it's for the same cause. I know. Seriously, who gives a shit? I don't care who you like. I don't care if you like me or like somebody else, whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, look who we got. We got the man. Yes.
Hi, guys. What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? Tell us what's going on over there.
Say hi to Lauren.
Hi.
Hey, Lauren. How you doing?
Hello, Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hello.
Well, could be better.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Kate Peters' attorney was allegedly held up in a civil case at another
It's
courthouse.
always on her terms every time.
So he wasn't going to make it in time. And then the special prosecutor, what's he from, Plymouth County?
Yep.
He came out and said, we're just going to have to get a new date because her attorney isn't going to make it. So that's what we ended up with.
Did you see Kate Peter there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she walked in alone, I don't know, maybe like 1:45. And we were all sitting in the hallway waiting to get into the main session. So she was basically alone and no attorney. It always seems to be when it's her involved, there's some sort of delay or excuse or something going on. But the special prosecutor said that the judge wasn't happy about this whole scheduling mess up. But the special prosecutor said it wasn't the attorney's fault. He got held up on a civil trial, but who knows?
I'm sure they want to help her out. I'm wondering when they're going to dismiss the charges against her, right?
Well, obviously all these cases Kate Peter has, they've been trying to sweep them all under the rug. And obviously Norfolk County District Attorney's Office is conflicted, so they have to bring in a special prosecutor from another county. And even Bradle and Lauren was saying that today probably not much is going to happen anyways. We're probably going to give it another date for trial. They've been trying to get this to go to trial. And the district attorney in the Commonwealth are trying to avoid a trial at all costs because obviously Tim Bradle's involved in this now because all this Kate Peter stuff ties in together with Aiden and fake victim and Lauren and Kate Peter is the behind the scenes menace that's caused a lot of this mess, and the state seems desperate to keep her protected because she was acting as an operative for D.A. Morrissey.
That's right. Is she there now? Can you get an interview at the car? Maybe ask her about what she thinks about Aiden with Ben Affleck.
She did park here, but she kind of left the court in a flash. She was like the first one to leave the courtroom.
She's out of there quickly.
Oh yeah. They called the main session back in, and she ran right into the podium. We didn't even have time to file into the seating, and they were already giving out the new date. August 29th, 9 a.m. And then she just bolted right out of the courthouse.
She did. Of course she did. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have much to say. She doesn't like any of us showing up to court.
Yeah.
I used to make sure I was in front of Leominster Court every time she had to show up for the Turtle Boy stuff when she trespassed on Aiden's property and she left a threatening note under his ex-wife's doormat, that whole thing, which somehow got squashed.
Yep.
But she takes that, simple plea for a slap on the wrist. That's how she got out of all that.
Yeah, really.
But, she's no longer any use to Michael Morrissey at this point. And you see Kate Peter and, Grant Smith Ellis lashing out against Michael Morrissey now. Because they basically, Morrissey just cut ties with these people because they're no longer of use to him anymore. So I don't know why Kate Peter is still getting some sort of like special treatment at this point.
I got two questions on that. I mean, one of the things I love about that is I want them to keep talking. People are so weird online. They're like, anytime I post something, a screenshot from Kate Peter, I always get, you're promoting her. And it's like, don't you get, I want her to talk more. I think every time she posts about Michael Morrissey, it's a fucking great thing. I want her to talk more about it. Same thing with Grant, actually. What do you think about that? And also, was Grant there today? Did you see Grant?
No, Grant was not here. You remember the little rift that was between Grant Smith Ellis and Kate Peter, and then Grant became Lindsay Gattani's champion, and even that kind of ended. So I don't know where Grant stands now. I don't think him and Kate Peter are friends anymore.
Agree with me that we should encourage them to keep talking all this shit about Michael Morrissey online?
Yeah, who cares, right? I mean, it's just kind of ironic that Kate Peter is now, trashing Michael Morrissey online, where at one point earlier she was an operative for him. So you couldn't write a novel like this. It's crazy.
Man, you know what I'm looking forward to is the day that Gene from Dorchester is free to come on the shows. Imagine what she's got to say.
I mean, Kate Peter walks into court by herself. She sits down. She's just typing away because that's her life, I guess, the keyboard. Even when she's sitting in a courtroom hallway waiting to go in, she's just
Board warrior.
typing away, and she's in her own little world.
It's so funny. They are such losers, all of them.
But I just like being in front of any courthouse she has to appear in, especially when she was going to Leominster, because I could get to that court pretty quick. And she'd be coming up the bend, and then she'd see me standing out there with my Free Turtle Boy sign, and she's like, "Don't you have a job?" Yeah, my job is
You do have a job, unlike her. No, you do have a job. Like, that's the funny thing. Like, you definitely do have a job. I don't know if she does.
Yeah, who knows?
Let me ask you, Scott. How many years have you been employed by the same employer?
Well, I mean, I did over 32 years for the Commonwealth. I'm a retired state employee.
So you are retired now. See,
I do other part-time work.
Oh, see, I thought
even when I was still working for the state, or even since I retired. So.
Okay. You think
so? The fact that I'm retired gives me a lot of this, free time to drive to courts all around the state and be in Kate Peters' face as she walks in.
Do you think Kate Peters has ever done anything for 32 years? Like she ever stuck with anything?
Yeah, I don't know her particular work history there, Mike, but
yeah, no,
I can imagine it has a lots of stops and starts in that resume.
Yeah, really. I mean, come on. Even me, like, I've done some jobs for a long time, or like my girlfriend relationship, like, been decades now. But 32 years, that's a long friggin' time. Like, the most people don't make 32 years on anything. So it's pretty funny that she says, "Don't you have a job?" She never had a job, I don't think, Like, come on.
I don't know. I'm sure Aiden knows what her work history is. What she might have been doing when he hired her to, help out on his channel in its early years. I don't know. I have really no idea what she's done for work in her life. I don't.
Em just had the best comment. She said she stalked people for 32 years.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, she's still driving the same Toyota with no hubcaps. That's how I can see her coming a mile away. She pulls up in that white thing. I'm surprised she doesn't have any support when she goes to these courts. There's like nobody
surprised.
with her.
Are you surprised? Yeah, I'm not. She's such a player. Even her little gang realizes it now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're all cutthroating each other now. It's kind of funny.
I mean, they all follow the leader, right? I mean, that's it.
I was also I popped into Melanie Little because she was covering this live, and I guess Lindsay Gattani popped up in her chat, pleading Melanie Little not to disparage her motherhood and her kids, and Melanie put it on screen, and then her chat was like, "Get her out of here." That was a kind of a weird person to pop into a chat on Melanie Little live with like 5,000 people on there, and it's none of the other Lindsay Gattani popping into chat. That was funny.
It's not too bright. I mean, the last time we saw her in a chat, and then ended up in an affidavit that I wrote against her for Turtle Boy. That's probably not going to help in her case. You know what I mean? Like, She is not too bright to be back in those chats. She should just stay offline.
Right? Yeah. But you know, you have the falling out between, you know, Grant Smith Ellis and Lindsay Gattani and Kate Peter, and now they're going after the DA because apparently the DA has cut ties with any of them because they're no longer abused. But I would suppose maybe the state's still afraid for these cases to go forward because you got Tim Bradle representing, you know, Lauren Murray, and we also have a lot of the texts that haven't been revealed yet that, you know, Bradle and Betterow have in the you know, Aiden Carney case. There's a lot of communications that were going on between, you know, the DA's office, Tully, Mello, and operatives like, you know, Kate Peter and Lindsay Gattani, and we as the public don't even know all that information yet. And for this case to go forward here with Kate Peter as a defendant, Lauren Murray as the plaintiff, if this does go to a trial, there's going to be some of that information that it's all intertwined. You know what I'm saying, Mike? So they might not want any of this stuff coming out in the public, and that's what's going to happen, even if it's a bench trial.
See what happens. The more that they do, the worse it is for them.
Because the fact that Tim Bradle is representing Lauren Murray makes perfect sense, because all this Kate Peter, Lindsay Gattani, Kenneth Mello, Cosgrove, you know, Meatball, it all ties together because Kate Peter and people like her and Grant Smith Ellis, they were all basically working in cahoots with the DA's office. You know, Kate Peter is the one that got Turtle Boy arrested in the first place. You know, it was all her handiwork that went through all of Aiden's shows and created all the hoopla that, you know, got him originally arrested for the witness intimidation and picketing and all that. You know, obviously nobody in Meatball's office sat down and went through thousands of hours of Turtle Boy shows. You know, it was Kate Peter that did that. And provided all that information to the DA and to Mello, and they came up with their plan. This is how we can arrest Turtle Boy now.
It's true. Through Kate Peter, through Tully and Peter. I mean that's who. Remember, Kate Peter wanted me to go talk to Brian Tully, or else while Aiden is in jail. If you don't go talk to Brian Tully, Mike, you're next to be charged with witness intimidation.
Well, Mike, I hate to cut this short, but I gotta run.
No, I know. I gotta let you go too. So thank you for calling, Scott.
Oh, no problem. We'll see you later, everybody.
Have a good day. Bye now. I put the link in the chat. If anyone else wants to call in, Oblivious, if you want to call in, you can call in. Before I hang up, before I get going, I want to thank all my super chats. Sherry D. I want to thank Aaron Hack. Thank you so much. Glamassus and Innocent and Defiant. OnlyFan. I also want to thank Shady NCDA, Norfolk County District Attorney, Sherry D. Isabel. Thank you so much, Isabel Park. New member, Brian Higgy. Also, the 20 from Jack. Thank you, Jack. Very much appreciate that. Jersey Jen threw a couple super chats today. Thank you, Jersey Jen. Oblivious, thank you. And anyone else, this is your up before I go. If you have any final thoughts. Oh, so what happened with Krusty? She's getting continued. And it's so funny about the Ben Affleck thing with Turtle Boy. I don't know if people saw it, but Turtle Boy posted a picture with him and his kids with the actor Ben Affleck from Boston, Massachusetts. People might know him. You remember Good Will Hunting? You remember there's so many movies he's been in, but the Batman movies specifically, a lot of people know him from. But I'm watching. What's the new movie I'm watching? The Accountant 2. I'm gonna be watching that this weekend. Hopefully, he's phenomenal. He's a great actor, and he's got taking a picture with Aiden. I posted it up for Kate Peter, Krusty Panties, to see and said, "Are you upset? Are you going to be protesting?" And she's like, "Oh, he took pictures with everybody. He took pictures with all these tourists." She went and looked it up, and that's my poll question, I guess. Let's do a poll question on this. Hold on one second before I leave. I want to ask you, what do you think's going on there? Give me 1 second. Let me get to the video. Do you think that he's hanging out with Ben Affleck? Do you think it's random, or do you think that Ben Affleck is working? Uh, this is a question: Is Aiden working with Ben Affleck? Now I know nothing, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's see what the poll says. The poll question right now: Is Aiden working with Ben Affleck? Yes, no, maybe, don't know. What do you think? Now, Krusty said no way. No way. I'm not so sure about that. No, I'm not so. I don't know anything. It's going to be interesting to see what Aiden says about it. Say his name right, Affleck. Whatever. It's spelled Affleck. It's not Affleck. Affleck's a insurance company. It's Ben Affleck. You could say it Affleck. I say it's Ben Affleck. All right, here it is. Yes, 27%. No, 30%. Maybe 25%. 18%. I don't know. That's a pretty evenly split full way poll, I gotta say. Like people don't know. And that's the thing. That's where I'm at. I have no idea. It could be a random coincidence, but maybe not. Yeah, it is a fleck. Someone keeps saying Affleck. Yeah, that's a duck. That's not the 30% say yes now. That is leading in the poll. So most of you, the leading poll result is yes, you think he might be working with Aiden. I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. But I don't know that for a fact. But they definitely know each other now, right? That is for sure. I did say it right. Of course I said it right. I used to live in Cambridge, mother effers. I love when you idiots try to correct me and you're totally wrong. Not Affleck. It's Affleck. People keep saying Ben would be a good AJ. No, 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 no. If they're doing a show, if they're doing a movie on Karen Reed and Turtle Boy, he's not playing AJ. I'm sorry, he's playing Aiden. That's my guess. He's also a director, so he could be directing. Could be one of his. He could also be producing it. He might not even be an actor in it, but he definitely does hang out over there around P Town. Yeah, yeah, definitely does. Negotiations on the beach. I think they're talking about the script. They're talking about where's this movie gonna happen? This is funny. Chris says, we pronounce it how he says it. It's just polite. He may be in our circle soon and you may want an interview. You know what? Based on all the shit I've seen, I don't want the interview because I'll be disappointed. I don't know. But, it's like, if that's the case, I'll learn how to say it. I can show the picture. Yeah. You think he was trying to sell him a timeshare? No, I think he was counseling him. Don't date anyone named Jennifer. I am Matt Damon on the beach. It's funny. There's a dude through marriage in the fam who looks just like Ben. I'd say he more looks like Casey actually, the other brother, but he looks like he's one of the brothers. It's so funny because we had a fantasy football league and he was like Ben Affleck's doppelganger. And then I met him and I was like, holy shit, you do look like him. You actually do look like Ben, and even more so Casey actually. So I got a look-alike in the family. I might have to bring him to the next party and see if you guys fall for it. You like Casey more than Ben? Casey's got some baggage though. What do I need to add a disclaimer for? You gotta explain that one, bro. I gotta add a disclaimer for what? What's my disclaimer? Bill Burr. Bill Burr does look a little similar. He could play a asshole easily too. Yeah, they are both they are good actors though. That's the thing. These guys are top actors. They are definitely good actors. The Yeah, which Jen? Jen was good to him, says M. Which Jen? Talking about Jenny on the block or the wife? The first wife, actually. He married them both, didn't he? I think the first wife was good to him. I think that it just, Mike will be played by Eddie Vedder. Oh, I wish. That would be great. I was listening to Melanie for a second today, and she was talking about avatars or whatever those things the members get on YouTube. I think we have to do that because she gave me some ideas. She was like, "There's a Grateful Dead one, and there's a Dave Matthews," and I'm like, "I need a Pearl Jam avatar." That's what we need to do. We're gonna have to get working on that. We need some Young Jerks ones. Yeah, Garner, Jennifer Garner. Yeah, I think she seems nice. She seems like the everyday woman girl next door type. Beautiful too. And not that I don't like Jennifer Lopez. I like Jennifer Lopez too. But Jennifer Lopez seems a little more caught up in the star stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'll just do every Pearl Jam. That's a good idea, actually. Especially like binaural. It's a good cover. I like the versus cover too with the goat. That would be a good one. I'm trying to think of even what the 10 cover is. I can't. Oh, it's the arms. Was that the? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd do some of the. Maybe we do some of them. That'd be a good idea. I like. You know what? If I was gonna do a Pearl Jam one, I think it'd be like Eddie, like jumping in the air. When he's like when he used to be crazy. When the band was worried every night that the dude was gonna kill himself with the crowd surfing and the climbing. I'm just reading the chat now. Oh, B, do you want to come up here and throw up some jokes? I got like 5 minutes before I gotta go. I'll take another call. Someone else was calling earlier when I had Scott on the line, and I didn't even look to see who it was or take the call. But if you want to try again, I'll take a couple calls real quick. OB, if OB calls, she can talk for a little while. If anyone else, I'm gonna give you like a 2 minute limit, and it won't be rude if I say I gotta go, because some of you, I'll say 2 minutes and it'll be 10 minutes later, and you'll still be asking the same question. Yeah, 5 minutes is 35 minutes of dog walking. No, actually, us dog walkers are pretty good with time. We have to be. You know, we're on a schedule, my man. We are on a tight schedule. Got to get to the next dog. Not all of us gens are bad. I dated a gen. I did. I dated a gen in high school. I did. I did. And I think she did dump me actually. That's not great memories, but she came back around actually. She wanted back in and I had a new. So, but we're friends. I like her. She's cool. If I see her around, I'd say hi to her definitely. And she married a good dude actually. His name's Mike. I believe he's a cop. He's a good guy. So not all gens are bad. Actually, I had a summer romance on the Cape with another gen too from Danvers. Well, it wasn't really a girlfriend. That was more like, one of those teen crushes. You kiss a couple times, and then you go back. Vacation's over, and then you maybe go visit once or twice more. But she's hanging out with her friends from Danvers, and you're hanging out with your friends from where you live. That was so. There was actually for me two gens when I was younger. So I like gens. She was cute. That one was cute. Yes, I was. I was in high school. I just graduated the same class with Julius Caesar. Actually, he was actually in my high school class. I knew him back before he became Caesar. He's pretty good at the shot put. Yeah, him, Mikey, two gens. That's right. There were two gens. I had the hots for two gens in high school. I bet there were some others too. I'm trying to think. Jen was such a common name, especially in Gen X. Everybody was a Gen, right? So I can't blame Ben Affleck or Ben Affleck, whatever you want to say. Yeah, two hot gens, definitely. They were hot. I gotta say, both of the gens were cheerleaders too. One was a Danvers High cheerleader, and the other one was my high school. They were both cheerleaders. Scooter54 became a YouTube member. Thank you so much, Scooter. Two gens, one mic. Oh boy, this is getting no, 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 no. We don't go there. We're not that kind of show. Jenna Flack. Yeah, Jessica's another very common name. All right, I'm going back to the poll. Is Aiden working with Ben? Yes, 28%. Actually, just went to 29%. No, 25. Maybe 23. Don't know, 23. Wow, that's a that's as even as a four-way poll I think we've ever had here. But yes wins. Yes is in the lead. That's yeah. What you did miss an opportunity. I've thrown the link in the chat multiple times for you, Oblivious, and you're not here. And I'm just hanging, waiting to see if my friend Oblivious Benson comes up here. It's very controversial to say I'm friends with you, by the way. I'll say we're acquaintances because we've never actually hung out. We've never smoked weed together. We've never had a coffee or a dinner together. So you're an acquaintance. But I'm come on. You got the link if you want to come up. Don't miss it. It's probably better you don't though, because I probably gotta go now. Oh, you broke your mic? Holy shit. I gotta get worked up. Just buy a new one. Best Buy. Uh-oh. See? There it is. She is a bully. And then Obi is cool. See? She's very controversial. There we go. She's gonna buy. All right. In 2 hours, she'll be back. I'm high anytime I talk to you. Who? I mean, that's kind of the normal for me too. Yeah, that's exactly it. If you pop, I used to have those problems, Glenn. Now I don't give it up. I say roll your own. I'm not sharing that with you. You don't get mine. I got my I learned that from Styles P. Do you guys know Styles P from the Locks? I booked Styles P to perform for free at a Boston Freedom Rally. I don't know how long ago, probably 15 years ago. And the way that came about is 50 Cent, one of his managers, called me up the night before the Boston Freedom Rally. It was like, I work with I work with 50 Cent, and we're trying to recruit Styles P to our label. We want to sign him. And I had no idea who. I was so clueless back then. I had no idea who Styles P even was. I was looking him up, and I was like, "Holy shit, this guy's legit." And so they flew him in the night before the event. They booked the flight for the next morning and flew him in. And so I had to meet him on the common and walk him to the stage, and I also get his music together and get his weed together and all that. So as soon as I meet with him, I'm like, "Holy shit, Styles P!" And he's like, "What's up?" And all of a sudden these kids are all swarming him. And I'm like, "Oh wow, he is really famous." I didn't realize how like recognizable he was because we got swarmed. We got swarmed trying to walk him from the T station back to the stage. And the first thing he said is, "You got any weed?" And I said, "Here, I'm smoking some right now. Here's a joint." And he looks at me funny. And I'm like, "Why is he looking at me funny? He just asked me some weed. I'm smoking weed. I gave him my joint." And then Danny Danko from High Times walks up. He said, "No, no, no. Styles doesn't share weed. You got to give him his own joint." He gave him a joint. Then I got it. And then I was like, "Oh, that's what the stars do. They don't share the weed." And this was back in the day when people used to share weed all the time. You'd have the circle going. You pass the joint around the circle. But now with legal weed, you don't need it's like would you pass a bottle of beer around? No, you just everyone's got their own beer, right? So there's no more passing weed around. But I did smoke weed with Styles P. That was cool. Very cool man. I like Styles P was the shit. All he wanted to do is hang out with the weed heads. Like he did that event for no money. He wasn't there to sell albums. He had no album. That dude just wanted to come out and perform and have some fun with some weed heads. Styles P is a shit. He is one of the best. I love him. Legit. And I've become a big fan ever since. He gave a great performance that weekend, too. I'm just watching all your comments now. Oh, you know the other? Yeah, I get high. That's the song. That's the song that we played at 420 that year. Good times. That's the lyrics. You know, Styles P. Um, it's funny. There was another guy that I met too. This was after when I wasn't working on the Freedom Rally anymore, and I was just kind of showing up. I was a speaker at the event, basically. I was one of the speakers, and they had brought in Paul Wall. Paul Wall, who's another rapper, wicked cool guy. And I'm hanging out at the booth with Paul Wall and this dude that I know. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's got pounds of weed at his booth, and he's like, and I think he wanted to do some like meet and greet or some shit with Paul Wall. So Paul Wall was hanging out in the booth with us, and I'm friends with the guy whose booth it was with all the weed. That's why I'm hanging out there. It's free weed for me, like So this guy knows how to draw the people in. He's got the weed, right? And so he gives Paul Wall, like, seriously, like a pound of friggin' weed to just hang out there. And Paul Wall is like, rolls one up. He's rolling up these blunts. And he rolls up the first one, lights it up, takes a hit, passes it. Rolls up another one, doesn't light it, just passes it. Rolls up another one, passes it. Rolls up another one. All he did with the pound of weed was just roll it up and pass it out to the audience. It was the coolest fucking thing ever to see Paul Wall, the rapper, just passing out joints to people, and people were like, holy shit! Like, I just got a huge joint for free from Paul Wall. Like, it was the best thing ever. Like, Paul Wall is a man of the people. I love that. Like, a lot of rappers, a lot of celebs would have taken the pound of weed, put it in their bag, taken it back to their hotel room, and they would have kept it for themselves. Paul Wall, nope. He's like, I'm not flying back with this. I'm not even going to bring it to my hotel. I'm just giving it to the people. He just sat there and rolled up blunt after blunt. He must have rolled like 100 blunts and just passing them out. And it's just like what I would have done. Like that's like an activist thing, like a man of the people. That's when I was like, I'm looking up Paul. And again, a lot of times I meet these people, I don't even know shit about them. I knew the name Paul Wall. I knew he was a big deal, but I didn't know his music, didn't know much about it. I went and looked him up after that. And then I see him doing songs with my boy Terminology. That makes sense, he's real hip hop, real underground. I've had mad respect for Paul Wall ever since. Great guy. No way. How is Paul Wall controversial? How is he? You have to explain this to me before I leave right now, Oblivious. How is he controversial? He actually, what's funniest thing is too, I have his number. If anyone ever cracks my phone, I've got Courtney Love's number on here. I got Paul Wall's number on here. So after the Freedom Rally, I hit up Paul Wall. He gave me his number. And and fucking, I swear to God, within like a month or two of the Freedom Rally, he got busted, like a huge weed bust in like Texas. And I was like, dude, if you need help getting the word out or you need help with lawyers or shit, hit me up. Like, I'll help you out. I want to have you on my show. And he was like, all of a sudden he got back. He was like, I'm kind of laying low right now. I'm letting things, settle down. If I do a tour, I come back to Boston. I'd love to. I'll let you know if I'm doing anything promotional. Got right back to me. Wicked cool guy. I never hit him up again, but if he still got the same number, maybe I should. But he did not give me that's the other thing. Dude just met me, gives me his cell phone number. And it's not the wrong number. I was expecting when I texted him, like, there's no way this is Paul Wall's real number. It was. So I like him. Because he didn't make a follow-up song with Brooke Hogan. See, I didn't know that. That's the funniest thing. I saw that her video was trending again. And when they put it up, I was watching it on YouTube, and I was like, Paul Wall did that song? He's in that song? I didn't realize Paul Wall was even on that song with Brooke Hogan. That's the funniest thing of all. Yeah. I should have him back on the show. I like Sean. I like how he calls shit out, too. Sean calls shit out. I like Sean. He's a real deal. I definitely should have him back on the show. Yeah, Courtney Love. Courtney Love that's another one. You want to hear my Courtney Love stories? She is a friggin' trip, man. She is something else. Courtney Love, I know. She is not nice. All right, so Courtney Love, way back in the day, I used to have this blog called MikeCan.net. And Courtney Love was saying all this crazy shit about these people stealing money from her. And I was like, good, I'll investigate it. I copied everything she wrote in a blog and I was like baiting her. And I was like, call me, Courtney. And all of a sudden, I swear to freaking God, on my blog, my public blog, Courtney Love registers an account and is like, this is Courtney, this is my number, call me, Mike. And I'm like, holy shit, that can't really be Courtney Love. So I call the number. I called Courtney up. Her butler answered. I'm not gonna say his name, but now I know. Like, it's funny because you know what? I will say the name. Fuck her. His name Ross. If you know anything about Courtney, Ross picked up. You know who Ross is, but I didn't know who Ross was back then. And so I'm calling Courtney Love. She wants me to call her. I called her up. Dude answers. Named Ross. But I don't know he didn't even say his name. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm getting punked. So this dude he answers the phone. I say, hey, is Courtney there? No, she's not. Can I ask who's calling? Yeah, this is Mike. He said, all right, I'll let her know you called. I said, okay, can I ask who this is? Dude says, oh, this is Ross. I said, okay, thanks, Ross. Then I hang up the phone. Because I just want to know if it was the real Courtney Love, right? So Courtney Love goes on her social media and she goes, Mike Can, you're a piece of shit. How dare you ask his name? Like, she got all mad at me. That was the end of it. And it was like, I think Courtney realized right then and there that she thought she was going to get some kind of journalist that she could push around and that I'd print whatever she said. But the fact that he even asked one question, then I asked the question, who am I talking to on this phone? That's when she was done with me. Because she didn't need another Tom. She didn't need another Tom in her life asking too many questions, if you know what I mean. Tom Grant. Tom Grant asked too many questions. Mike asked too many questions. That's when I was out. Courtney Love badmouthed me on her social media. That was the most hilarious thing of all. And little does Courtney know that I have also one of the listeners or viewers of my show in the past, someone I'm friendly with locally, is Mary Lou Lord, who was friends with Kurt Cobain. Some people say she was the girlfriend before Courtney. I don't know if Mary Lou has ever really referred to Kurt as really a boyfriend. I think she refers to him more as a friend. But they had met. Oh my God, I'm realizing I'm late. I'm supposed to get a haircut. Oh shit. I gotta go. I'm late for my haircut. I'll see you people later. Have a good night. Bye. My hairdresser is calling me. I'm late. I can't believe it. I'll see you later. I gotta go. Courtney Love did it to me.